Doomsday's coming, as I say, and RDJ is our man in the big bad seat. But are we going to see his face? Because as we know, Dr. Doom is famous for having that mask and really not being seen, but definitely being heard. Well, it seems like we are getting some information of the plan to unmask Doom in Avengers Doomsday coming out this December. This comes to us from comicbookmovie.com. They say Avengers Doomsday leaks are circulating on social media, and some new insights into what we can expect from Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom may have just been revealed by Murphy's Multiverse's Charles Murphy, not Charlie Murphy, unfortunately. With the Iron Man actor playing Victor Von Doom, many fans are convinced that the two characters will be somehow connected. While Doom is a character whose scarred face is meant to be hidden behind a mask, the Fantastic Four First Steps has already shown the villain removing it in front of young Franklin Richards. Yes, it's been 7 years since Downey last played Tony Stark. Still, even with a horribly scarred visage, the Oscar winner is sure to be recognizable. Along with the casting itself, that's bound to be confusing for regular moviegoers wondering what the deal is with this evil Iron Man. According to Murphy, while Earth 616's heroes won't see Doom's face, the audience will. He said, allowing them to have some critical information that should create some suspense. It sounds like the Russos have used this in a very clever way. He go on to say that Avengers Doomsday will parallel Iron Man's connection to Steve Rogers. Howard Stark was instrumental in his becoming Captain America, while the Winter Soldier killed Tony Stark's parents. By initially focusing on Doom and Steve is what the plan will be in Doomsday. As we previously heard, Loki moving Steve to Doom's world, possibly Earth 828, is what leads to its destruction in an incursion, giving him a reason to hate the former Captain America. It's said that this is meant to give fans a sense of familiarity before the rug is pulled out hard from under them. Murphy adds, it sounds as though he is Victor Von Doom from Latveria, not Tony Stark, but there's still Secret Wars left for them to explain it, all because no explanation is given in Doomsday. He also suggested, as of now, Monica Rambeau and Doctor Strange are both absent from Doomsday, a surprise given the former's arrival in X-Men's universe at the end of the Marvels. While we suggest taking this with a pinch of salt, the following leak has also made its rounds. Are you ready for this?
Oh, boy.
Nah, I'm not going to get into that leak. Nope. I ain't going to do it.
Not gonna do
Let's just talk about what we're hearing about the plans to reveal Dr. Doom's face to the audience, but not to the characters on screen. So we know, we're wondering, but we're also wondering, when are they going to see his face? Because now that just built the suspense and leads to something big reveal, a little bit different. Luke, I am your father, but still very satisfying for everyone involved. What do you think if this is indeed the plan?
I think narratively it makes the most sense for casual viewers who are going to be the ones that power the box office. A lot of people don't know that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be Doom. Lots of people still don't know, right? We know because we pay attention to Comic-Con, we pay attention to dirt sheets, we pay attention to all that stuff. But my mom don't know. Some people I'm friends with don't know. So for them to show it in the beginning, exactly. For the show in the beginning, and we know, and then the whole time he has this mask on, and we're knowing, oh my God, like that tension throughout the movie is gonna be, oh my God, when they finally see his face, they're gonna freak out. I think that narratively will make the movie more satisfying for viewers. I think this is a smart way to do this.
I agree. I think giving the audience that taste, and we know, but letting us wait for the ball to drop with the people that know Tony's face and are going to have this what the heck moment once Dr. Doom's face is revealed and it's RDJ. That is something that really pulls the audience in, keeps you on the edge of your seat, and gives you a big reveal moment for everyone involved that I think will pay off in dividends rather than just showing it all in the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah. Space it out. We have this whole long saga to go through. There's no reason to like just blow the whole load like right in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. No, definitely. And to Kenny's point, Spider-Man is definitely going to crash out when he sees that his Uncle Tony is the face of the biggest villain they're going to face in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that is another way that it's going to pay off, because we know that connection that Peter Parker and Spider-Man have with Robert Downey Jr. and how impactful his death was, and in subsequent how impactful the reveal will be to him. I'm just wondering though, because they're keeping very coy how big of a character Spider-Man will be in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So what's going on with that? Like, because that in all intents and purposes should be the main character of Secret Wars, but it seems like they're holding back a little bit. How much do you think Spider-Man will be involved in Secret Wars?
I think he'll be involved as much as he's been involved in the Avengers movies. I think they're holding away from making him the main character because they don't own him fully. So like Infinity War, he was in it, but he wasn't like the main thing. And then they took him out. And then he came back in Endgame, but he was like at the end of Endgame, right? And I don't think it's gonna be that much of a gap, but I don't think he's going to be in it as much as we want. There will be that reaction of right. Like I think there'll be a lot of confusion too, because think about it. He sees this Doom's face. It looks like Tony Stark. It's not Tony Stark. He'll have his moment, but these other heroes are not going to understand because all that history is erased from their mind because of what happened in No Way Home. So that whole conversation will be interesting.
Which is what
and then
saying, but, like because people are going to be like, why is he crashing out so hard? Like he wasn't there for anything. And then they're like, well, keep in mind they know Spider-Man. So they don't know that relationship. Spider-Man has worked with Robert Downey. They do know that Robert Downey brought Spider-Man to Germany to fight Black Panther and the duo and stuff like that. So there is still that connection with Spider-Man and Iron Man. So so it's interesting. And the question is, how long are they going to play with this? Everyone doesn't know Peter, because I'm kind of getting over it already, to be honest. Like, I think it's kind of getting played out. Like, I think it's cool, but it's like, we can't just do this forever, right? Like, it's cool to see where he's at in the Spider-Man movie, but at some point, I'm like, bro, you're going to have to reveal yourself again to the heroes you're working with. Like,
I hope this is the start of secret identities being brought back to the MCU, because the whole, I kind of miss that. Like, because
even within the community, because
that's always been a big thing. There was a long time where the X-Men would like hug Spider-Man and bring him and don't know that he's Peter Parker, and I like that.
Comfortable working with someone I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. This guy could be like Robert Downey behind the mask. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. I like the interesting aspect of Chris Evans, Steve Rogers being a focal point here, but maybe not the full like main character. I like the idea of centering. For Doomsday. I like it centering around characters that we know, and then bringing the problem to the characters that maybe some people are not familiar with. Because the way it sounds through a lot of the promotion, that Pedro Pascal's Mr. Fantastic is going to have a lot of FaceTime with this dude.
As he should. Yeah.
Because he talks about he's been FaceTiming with Robert Downey Jr. They've been talking a lot. They're building that relationship to have that classic Reed versus Doom relationship. No. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of different people have to have interactions with this guy. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the driving force, at least for Doomsday, should be a Reed Richards, Dr. Doom connection. That should be a very strong driving force to know that you tried to erase me from your history. I was there. I helped with your first mission. You tried to get rid of me. So why would I go to the United Nations meeting? I don't trust you guys anymore. That's why I wasn't there. I've been planning to get back at you guys for trying to erase me from your history. Like, I was there too. I don't know. There's just so much you can really play with, but I think the real question is this the best way to reveal Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom to the audience and to the characters in the movie? Because right now, the plan is nobody in the movie is going to know that it's Robert Downey Jr. We will know. So we'll have that suspense, but nobody else will know. And this will be a heavy theme going into Secret Wars, it seems.
Yeah. I think execution is where any idea can sound great on paper, but I think the execution of how they do it is what matters. If they really want to lean into this is Doom, and we want to build out this character without tying it too much into the fact that it's Robert Downey Jr. playing it, and we just get this really classical Doom, this theatrical, amazing villain, and then later on, that's when all the emotional, oh my God, he looks like Tony stuff comes. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Let him do the terrible stuff first, and then when it's revealed to be someone that looks like Tony, then it makes it more impactful.
That's crazy. Yeah. No, I think if this is true, keep in mind, guys, this is a rumor, but there is a lot of spoilers coming out because they they pushed it out to December. Now a bunch of people are able to read the script and like know what's going on. So like pretty much in the next month or so, we'll probably know exactly what this movie is going to be about, which means they should probably drop a trailer to just get it out there and get us stoked. So regardless of knowing kind of what the movie's about and what's going to happen, at least they can distract us by just having an epic trailer and getting us excited anyways.
And also these scripts change so much during production that
100%.
all this stuff might not even be in the movie by the time we get it because they change it so much.
That's true. That is very true. But I'm really excited if this is the plan. And you know, to Kenny's point, a lot of people are going to block out everything going forward. They ain't going to read anything. They ain't going to do it. Unfortunately, when you're in our space, I mean, I read everything, you know, like, I don't know. It's just, it's hard for me to not be in the know and want to know and want to talk about it with you guys, because in my mind, it's all speculation until we actually see it. Okay. And when you actually see it, did they pull it off? Did it make sense? Did they do it right? Because you can know what's happening, but the way that it unfolds, they could just not stick the landing, or they could stick the landing more than you ever heard about it on paper. So I'm really excited. I think this is a great way to unmask Robert Downey Jr., if you will. And I want to hear from you guys. Do you like that the audience will see that it's Robert Downey Jr. behind the mask, but the characters won't, so that it builds suspense and we're waiting for the ball to drop with the characters that know his face? Or do you think maybe the mask should be on the whole time, keep it a secret, drop it in Secret Wars? Drop a comment below and let us know your guys' thoughts.